But I've always loved to read fantasy ever since I was a small girl myself. My very first novels were mainly all fantasy, as you can see. Some of my early books were adventure stories as well, but pretty much all of my books, you can be guaranteed they're going to have a sense of wonder, adventure, excitement, a sense of the strange and the uncanny. Why do I do this? I don't know. I think it's just because they're the kind of books that I like to read myself, and they're so much fun to write. Well, this book, which I wrote when I was about 11 or 12, this is the story of a girl who finds out that she is heir to a castle in Scotland, and it's pretty much the same plot line as my most recent book, which is called The Puzzle Ring. I didn't actually realise this while I was writing The Puzzle Ring. It was only later that I thought it's the stories that I loved as a child that I'm still telling nowadays. I think sometimes the writers that we loved when we were children and the books that we read when we were children, we carry through us, for the rest of our lives. I think that fantasy fiction is one of the genres of fiction which is best able to engage with the really big questions of life. The ones that trouble us all. What is good and evil? How does it operate in our world? Are we fated, or can we choose? Are we masters of our own destiny? And one of the reasons why I love writing fantasy fiction is it gives me a chance to explore those big topics and play with them and think about them and find a way of helping children engage with them. I certainly believe that there is a big difference between good and evil in our world, and I think that in fiction, as in real life, people can do evil meaning to do good, and vice versa. Sometimes the consequences of what you do are not what you actually expect. So I'm very interested in, I guess, the spectrum of good and evil. It is true that in some of my books I have thoroughly evil characters, but I very rarely have a thoroughly good person. Most of my characters have got their own flaws and their own weaknesses and their own personal journey of growth that they have to travel, throughout the journey of the book. A good book is one which makes you feel a whole range of emotions. I want to make people laugh, I want to make people cry, I want to make people gasp, and I want them to get to the end of the book and I want them to go, oh. This is a book that I will love forever.